from the Presidential Palace, Manila, Dateline Malacañang.
Good day, this is Dateline Malacañang and here are the news. Philippine President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. bestowed the Medallion of Excellence to 10 Filipino exemplars consisting of 4 teachers, 3 soldiers, and 3 police officers who have been conferred the 2023 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos in an awarding ceremony at the Heroes Hall in Malacañang Palace on Thursday, September 28, 2023. The Outstanding Filipino is the flagship program and most prestigious career service award given by the Metrobank Foundation Incorporated in the academe, military, and police sectors. Embodying the true meaning of Beyond Excellence, the recipients went beyond the extra mile in their chosen profession and selflessly extended a helping hand to those in need through their various service and community involvements while overcoming adversities and challenges. The award looked into the entire professional career of the individual, all accomplishments and services rendered, whether big or small, done in the line of duty and even beyond, from the moment the person started working up to the present time. This year's 10 awardees joined the ranks of 695 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos since 1985. Apart from the Golden Medallion awarded by the President, each outstanding Filipino shall receive 1 million pesos in cash prize and a trophy. Here is Philippine President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much. The Metrobank and Metrobank Foundation Incorporated Chairman Arthur T. The GT Capital Holdings Vice Chairman Alfred T. And the Metrobank Foundation Incorporated President Aniceto Sobrepeña. Of course, the most important people here today, our awardees of the 2023 Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos and their families who have joined us there this morning. Welcome to the Palace. Magandang umaga po sa inyong lahat. A pleasant day to you all. I am, as always, for these ceremonies, elated to be with you today as we give due recognition to the exemplary achievements of this year's Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipinos. Well, our honorees are clearly the noteworthy Filipinos who have passionately pushed the limits of what and how public service should be. All of you 10 awardees who are here with us today have greatly contributed to the development of their respective institutions and advocacies. You have taken the extra mile, climbed that steeper mountain, and this is literal. Yung climb the steeper mountain, talagang ginawa nila yan. Yung panel na namimili kung saan-saan na napapadpad, kung saan mga lupalop pinupuntahan, yung mga teacher, yung mga sundalo, yung mga pulis, talagang kung saan-saan nila pinuntahan. Kaya hindi figuratively speaking, steeper mountains, at talagang bundok ang inakyat nila, tumawid ng ilog, and have gone beyond what is expected of them. So, on behalf of the Filipino nation, especially of those who have been graced by their services, I extend my most heartfelt congratulations once again to the Metrobank Foundation Outstanding Filipino awardees. Your exemplary work as academicians, soldiers, and police officers are oftentimes the most demanding, not oftentimes, I take that back, are always the most demanding, exhausting, and wearisome professions that we have to undertake. Nevertheless, yours are also amongst the most important and hopefully the most rewarding and fulfilling vocations that there are. And I use the word vocations carefully because what you have done is gone above and beyond. And this is beyond the, shall we say, the job description that was given you. And you have gone far beyond that. And it is because you have taken on this profession, not as a job, not as a duty, but as a vocation. If you were not paid, if you were not supported by anyone, you would still do this. And that is why you have become outstanding. And that is why these awarding ceremonies are very important, that we recognize the men and women who have added to the value of our daily life in various ways. But beyond that, we not only honor you, but through you we honor Filipinos. And we remind our countrymen, this is what a Filipino is. We are not a damaged culture. I hate that term. We are a great people. And you are the example of that greatness. And we need to remind our people because sometimes, ang mga Pinoy, kung minsan, ang tingin nila sa sarili pa nila, ay kinahahangaan tayo sa abroad. Pero dito sa Pilipinas, parang dahil magagaling lahat. Magaling talaga ang Pinoy. At pinapaalala ninyo sa inyong pagsisikap, sa inyong pagsasakripisyo, at sa pagtanggap ninyo nitong award na ito, ay pinapaalala ninyo sa mga Pilipino na mahusay ang Pilipino, mabait ang Pilipino, magaling ang Pilipino, masipag ang Pilipino. Yan ang mga katangian na kung minsan natin nakakalimutan at sinasabi, magagaling sa ibang bansa. Tignan nyo na lang, pagka napunta ang Pinoy sa ibang bansa, lalong-lalo na nung pandemic, talagang tayo na ang bida sa buong mundo dahil sa galing ng trabaho ng Pilipinas. So the excellence that you have demonstrated in your pursuits is truly worth emulating. Your accomplishments bring us also closer to Bagong Pilipinas that we are determined to build. A nation that has a globally competitive education system, a safe and empowered citizenry, and a society that offers equal opportunities for all. As you accept this prestigious award, embrace it and consider it as a proud badge of honor. You deserve it. You are all here for a reason, and that is because of your commendable service to your people and your country. What you have unleashed is a transformative force that creates ripples of positive transformation in the communities that you serve and beyond. So thank you. I thank now also Metrobank Foundation and its partner stakeholders for initiating these career service awards. Well, medyo hindi na initiating kasi as you told me, it's 45 years ongoing. I first became aware. I was always aware of these awards, but I first became aware of the awardees in the Senate dahil dinadala ninyo sila sa Senado. And I always thought that this was such a wise thing to do. To once, take a step back from our regular days and to remember what Filipinos can achieve. Not abroad, not necessarily abroad, but here in the Philippines. And sometimes it is important to once again recognize that these people are not up on a pedestal. They do not live in big offices. They do not live in big houses. They are people, our neighbors. They are people that we work with. They are people that are our relatives. And we must, again, recognize that, and Metrobank has played a very important part in keeping that spirit alive. Na magaling ang Pinoy. At magaling, kaya natin, kaya ng mga Pinoy. Kahit anong hamon ang iharap sa atin dito sa Pilipinas, kaya natin na pagandahin yan, kaya natin ayusin yan. So that's why through recognitions like this, our civil servants become more motivated to go above and beyond in selflessly extending a helping hand to fellow kababayans. It is these kinds of active participation, both from the public and private sectors, that our efforts are strengthened towards building our nation. I urge everyone to continue doing your respective share in realizing our goal of a more productive peaceful, and progressive Philippines. Once again, congratulations to our 2023 Metrobank Foundation's outstanding Filipinos. You are truly outstanding. Nawa ay magsilbi kayong inspirasyon sa ating mga kababayan nang maisakatuparan natin ang ating hangarin ng isang matatag na bagong Pilipinas. Maraming salamat at mabuhay tayong lahat. Magandang umaga po.
Dateline Malacañang.
As the administration takes significant steps in accelerating innovation in the country, Philippine President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. led the launching of the National Innovation Agenda and Strategy Document, or NIASD 2023 to 2032 at the Metropolitan Theater, Manila, on Wednesday, September 27, 2023. The NIASD outlines the nation's 10-year vision and long-term goals for innovation, providing the roadmap and strategies for enhancing innovation governance, deepening and accelerating innovation efforts, and integrating and fostering the public-private partnerships. President Marcos, as chair of the National Innovation Council, or NIC, approved the NIASD 2023 to 2032 in June this year. According to Socio-Economic Planning Secretary Arsenio Balisacan, acting as the NIC Vice Chair, establishing a dynamic innovation ecosystem is among the strategies in the transformation agenda laid out in the Philippine Development Plan, or PDP 2023 to 2028, to achieve a prosperous, inclusive, and resilient society. The NIASD facilitates collaboration through active, reliable, and useful platforms and provides innovation actors the facilities and resources to transform ideas into innovative products and services. Here is Philippine President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much. Thank you, our NEDA Secretary, Secretary Arce Balisacan, and of course our partner in all of this, the United States, represented here today by the U.S. Ambassador to the Philippines, Her Excellency Mary Kay Laws Carlson, the other members of the Diplomatic Corps that are here with us, the members of the Cabinet who have joined us here today, Senator Sherwin Gatchalian, the National Commission for Culture and the Arts Chairman, Victorino Manalo, fellow workers in government, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I am glad to see all of you today for the launching of this National Innovation Agenda and Strategy Document, or the NIASD 2023 to 2032. I must begin by offering recognition to the members of the National Innovation Council and all the dedicated stakeholders who have played pivotal roles in the formulation of this important document. Your strong dedication has brought a visionary roadmap that will guide our beloved nation towards progress in the coming decades. Encapsulated within the NIASD is the blueprint that will accelerate the country's innovation governance, as well as promote a culture of innovation among scientists, researchers, entrepreneurs, engineers, and of course, citizens. This document is not just a plan, but a commitment to making innovation an indispensable component of our nation's development agenda and a key driver in our vision to achieve a truly smart and innovative Philippines. We shall reform our education curriculum design and learning platforms to develop the creativity, curiosity, problem-solving skills, and entrepreneurial abilities of Filipinos for the 21st century. Likewise, we shall bolster spending for research and development, support local enterprises, ensure food security through smart agricultural inputs to empower local producers, facilitate efficient and secure financial services, accelerate digitalization efforts to boost manufacturing processes, and commercialization of products and services, improve mobility through better urban-rural linkages, and reduce carbon footprints of our transport systems. We also assemble here today, not merely to mark an event, but to celebrate the potent force of innovation. By this, we acknowledge that the Philippines has earned recognition as an innovation achiever that truly stands tall amongst our Southeast Asian peers, and as an exemplar that creates an environment of meaningful opportunities for citizens to seize and for them to flourish. We likewise take pride in our people's strength, resourcefulness, and resolve, as they will help us develop our undeniable potential and realize comprehensive development through innovation. We are hopeful in the journey that we have taken, as it positions us to become a stalwart of innovation in this dynamic and promising region. This initiative promises the long-awaited transformation for our nation. It also represents the collective efforts of a society that is coming together in synergy. Indeed, collaboration remains our most effective tool for achieving holistic and positive development. Invest in our local enterprises, support our research institutions, embrace the corporate responsibility of financing innovation-driven programs and projects. These undertakings serve as catalysts to achieve our overall developmental agenda. Your involvement will be instrumental to this success. We also call on the academe to be at the forefront of innovation. We recognize your role as incubators of talent, of skills and ideas that will shape the future. Continue to develop the minds and the sensibilities of our youth so that we can set them up for success and harness their talents for national development. Rest assured that we will remain supportive of your endeavors that will make these all a reality. Our government, both at the national and local levels, remains steadfast in its commitment to nurturing innovation and sustainable development. We also understand the crucial role played by infrastructure development and cutting-edge facilities. They serve as a crucible for innovation and the foundation of our glorious future. And that is why we will remain aggressive in our drive to invest in our infrastructure system. We will likewise encourage our counterparts in the local sector to pursue projects that will meet the requirements for their own localities. To further nurture this innovative spirit, I therefore extend our call for collaboration amongst all stakeholders, including those coming from our partners abroad. Let us join hands to advance our shared positive development goals. Let us foster unity not only here in our country, but also across the globe through the transformative power of innovation. And with the National Innovation Agenda and Strategy document guiding our way, I am certain that we will not only achieve our goals for the Filipino people, but also for the entire Filipino populace. In closing, let me reiterate the importance of innovation. As the transformative agent of our time, it will help us shape a future that is progressive, sustainable, and safe. Let us aspire to see a global economy and society that is characterized by progress, that is innovation-driven. And as we embark on this transformative journey, let us do so with unwavering determination, unbreakable unity, and boundless hope for a brighter future for all Filipinos and for all humanity. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay tayong lahat. Magandang hapon po.
Dateline Malacañang.
In other news stories, the export of Philippine avocados to South Korea will begin on September 30 as announced by an official of the Philippine Department of Agriculture or DA. DA Bureau of Plant Industry Director Gerald Glenn Panganiban said during the Bagong Pilipinas Ngayon briefing over PTV, where he is one of the co-anchors, that the shipment of avocados to South Korea is for the 2023-2024 season. The fruit will be initially sourced out from DABPI accredited orchards and packing houses of Dole Philippines in Davao, Bukidnon, and South Cotabato. The market access milestone is made possible through the effort of the DABPI and the Philippine Agriculture Office in Seoul. The market access of Hass avocado to Korea was first requested by the Philippine government in 2009 but was put on hold due to the one-at-a-time policy for pest risk analysis or PRA. The PRA for Hass avocado resumed after the Philippines' success in securing market access for okra exports to Korea in 2021. Hass avocados have become popular in Korea as the main nutritional ingredient for salad and sandwiches. They are available at leading retail stores and online markets in fresh and frozen form but are mostly from Latin American countries. In 2022, South Korea has been the fourth largest destination of Philippine agri-food exports with $574.27 million worth of total agri-fisheries exports value.
Dateline Malacañang.
Meanwhile, the Department of Transportation or DOTR is extending its sincere gratitude to Philippine President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. for certifying as urgent the proposed Magna Carta of Filipino seafarers. In a statement, Transportation Secretary Jaime Bautista said the agency is supporting the immediate passage of Senate Bill number 2221 titled An Act Providing for the Magna Carta of Filipino Seafarers. The proposed legislature aims to address issues concerning the training and accreditation of Filipino seafarers and guarantee the Philippines' compliance with its obligations to the international community. Malacañang said the proposed measure aims to address the lack of domestic laws vis-a-vis the country's compliance with international maritime standards as well as the seafarers' rights and welfare. It is among the 20 priority legislations that the President urged lawmakers to pass by year-end. In 2022, the Philippines represented the largest nationality of global maritime crew with the deployment of 385,000 Filipino seafarers. As of April this year, there are more than 171,000 certified Filipino officers on board marine vessels.
Dateline Malacañang.
In other news stories, Philippine Department of Social Welfare and Development or DSWD Secretary Rex Gatchalian said he is still expecting Congress to approve the request for additional funds to increase the cash grants under the Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino program or 4Ps. Gatchalian made this remark as the House of Representatives and the Senate tackled the proposed national budget for 2024. He said the DSWD fully supports an increase in cash grants after the Philippine Institute for Development Studies or PIDS came out with a report showing that the 31,200 pesos maximum amount being received by a 4-piece household had been reduced in value to only 14,524 pesos due to COVID-19 pandemic and high inflation. Gatchalian added if Congress would not approve the additional fund, the 4-piece beneficiaries would continue to find means to support the education of their children. He said 4-piece is one of the government's whole spectrum of programs aimed at alleviating poverty through investment in education. The 4Ps is a human development measure of the national government that provides conditional cash grants to the poorest of the poor to improve the health, nutrition, and education of children aged 0 to 18.
Dateline Malacañang.
Philippine Department of Foreign Affairs or DFA said it is coordinating with Canadian authorities over the case of former Philippine National Police or PNP Chief Rodolfo Azurin Jr., who was reportedly held by immigration officers in the North American nation. DFA spokesperson Maria Teresita Daza said in a statement that the department is in touch with Canadian authorities and hopes to get a better understanding of the incident soon. Azurin was reportedly held by immigration authorities upon his arrival at Langley Regional Airport and was questioned about the war on drugs of former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte. In a message to reporters on Tuesday, Azurin said PNP Deputy Chief for Administration, Lieutenant General Rodel Sermonia, could be behind the incident by concocting half-truths and many lies to Canadian authorities with the hope that he would be deported. The former PNP chief also said he will issue a statement regarding the incident and face the media to tell the entire story. Sermonia, however, denied the claim, saying he has no idea why he is being dragged into the controversy. He added he would not dignify the accusations with a reply that may be construed negatively.
Dateline Malacañang.
In other news stories, Philippine Department of Education or DepEd and Vice President Sara Z. Duterte assured on Wednesday the Office of the Vice President or OVP's commitment to use its 2024 budget amounting to 2.395 billion pesos in its programs that continue to improve Filipinos' lives. In a statement, Duterte also commended Davao de Oro Representative Maricar Zamora for sponsoring the proposed budget during the House of Representatives budget deliberations. Defending the OVP proposed budget, Zamora emphasized Duterte's mandate in assisting President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. and assuming his position whenever he is out of the country while also serving as the Secretary of DepEd. She also cited the various programs of the OVP that address gaps in the society and calamity response. Zamora then defended the 2024 proposed budget of the DepEd and its attached agencies amounting to 758.595 billion pesos.
Dateline Malacañang.
And finally, the Metropolitan Manila Development Authority or MMDA urged motorcycle riders who are either beginners or experienced riders to enroll in the agency's Motorcycle Riding Academy, which opened on Wednesday. MMDA Acting Chairperson Don Artes led the inauguration of the academy at Julia Vargas Avenue, corner Meralco Avenue in Pasig City. The driving school aims to promote road safety on the major thoroughfares in Metro Manila by making roads safer with fewer traffic-related accidents. The free 2-day course includes basic road emergency response, road traffic rules and regulations, motorcycle orientation on basic parts, control and operation of motorcycles, demonstration of static position and moving position, and motorcycle skills practice and demonstration. Interested participants only need to bring their full-face helmet and other safety gears. Motorcycles, most of which were donated, will be provided by the Academy. Those who complete the course and pass the skills test will be given a certificate and a badge. Artes said the MMDA is in talks with the Technical Education and Skills Development Authority and Land Transportation Office for the accreditation of the Academy.
Dateline Malacañang.
And that concludes today's edition of Dateline Malacañang. Don't forget to follow the social media accounts or pages of Radyo Pilipinas World Service for important news updates. This has been Steph Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
From the Presidential Palace, Manila, Dateline Malacañang.